Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So y'all, I was cleaning up my little area. Just doing a little cleaning, little dusting, little, little here, little there. And I found a card. This card came out of one of the clarifying decks. But I really don't use it as a clarifying deck. I kind of use it to see, like what's going on in the energy. But the card that I found was this furious, full of anger. So somebody could be furious. Somebody definitely, could be, full of anger at this time. So I feel like that, like somebody just needs to be aware, of whoever this is that, could be furious and full of anger. For somebody, it could be, somebody's spiritual team, could be furious and full of anger when it comes, to some people. But I guess I'll use this deck just because that's the card that I found. At the bottom of the deck, it says attract. So somebody, could be furious, full of anger because, somebody could be, attracting, great things in their life. Somebody could be furious, full of anger, because somebody could be attracting, someone, in their life. Somebody could be furious and full of anger because they could find out, that God really has somebody's back. Yeah, this could be a secret hater. It could be a secret. It could be secret haters. So it could be a bunch of people that could be, furious and full of anger. There could be a bunch of people that could be furious and full of anger, when it comes, to a secret hater. So, yeah. Whatever, somebody is attracting, somebody definitely, needs to know that, they're ready to receive whatever this is that somebody's attracting. So somebody, could be furious and full of anger because of, what somebody, is about to receive. Wow. Yeah. You could be seeing zero, you can be seeing zeros or a lot of zeros. You could be seeing, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 or 0, 0, 0, 0. Because I've been seeing a lot of zeros. And the last time I saw zeros was, I saw 0, 0, 0, 0. So before we get started, let's just look into this 0, 0, 0, 0 real quick. It says, biblically, the number 0 signifies God's infinite nature. God is the beginning and the end. He is the Alpha and the Omega, the one who existed before creation and exists forever. This number signifies God's universal love for his creation that never ends. It also signifies eternal life for humans after Christ's second coming and the New Jerusalem's descent. 0, 0, 0, 0 spiritually is therefore a manifestation of all that the number 0 stands for. This number also signifies the state of the earth before God created anything. In the beginning, the earth was formless and empty. The number 0 is hollow and empty, hence the resemblance. This number assures us of our infinite potential with the help and guidance of the divine realm. The number 0, 0, 0, 0 spiritually means incredible things other than the physical appearance that excludes it as representing nothing. The number signifies completeness, oneness, and connections because of its circular shape. The circle shape also represents infinity. This angel number comes to us to show us that we have a relationship with divinity. This angel number 000 can remind you that you are one with God and feel your Creator's presence. It can also mean that a situation, event, or issue has come full circle. Full circle means something has ended in the way it had begun. It can also mean something has begun and ended. Like life and death, for example. The angel number 000 is also a reminder that you are one with God, and it's not a bad thing. A full circle can have a negative meaning, though. Think about it. Changing a situation and ending up where it started could be unpleasant sometimes. So that could be why somebody's furious or full of anger, because they could be, just, going in a circle, and basically we know what happens when you keep, going in a circle, basically, it's insanity. So, we got this furious, full of anger energy out here. Be aware. If the number refers to something starting and ending, it could mean a relationship ending in divorce, loss of life, or something important like that. This could be a warning. So if you're seeing, 0000, this could be a warning. Based on the meaning of 0000, this number appears in your love life to show that something is coming to a full circle. It might be an engagement leading to a marriage, or a marriage leading to the conception of a child, among other occurrences. It indicates your readiness to move to another level without any hindrances. So that's what we just, saw in the cards. But I did pick up on, a relationship, going to the next level, in the other YouTube message. 0000 symbolism reveals that this number may signify an end and beginning of the continuous life cycle that you are living currently. Whatever you have lost in the past will be replaced, and the end of a relationship signifies the coming of another, which will be better than the former. People who possess this number, who are in bad relationships, through this angel number, have hope that things will get better in the future. Once one door closes, another opens with great opportunities and benefits. You must be steadfast and strong in your love for your loved ones. Challenges will come, but in the end, things will work out for the better. Stay loyal and kind to those you care about. Your guardian angel will give you peace, joy, happiness, and strength. Wow. So there could be like a bad situation that will end soon, or like a bad situation has already ended. That could be why somebody could be like furious, full of anger. But somebody definitely needs to know that they are ready to receive whatever this is that God has for them. What God has for you is for you. We picked that energy up in a message I think the other day. Give me another one, Holy Spirit. Yeah, there could be somebody or some people that could be, like furious or full of anger because somebody could be gaining traction. They also could be, furious or full of anger because somebody, could be pulling, like their power. So this is like, like somebody, like standing in their authority, So this is like, like somebody, that's high ranking in the spirit. And there's, like people, like that, like are under them, like trying to challenge them or, like trying to overthrow them. So there could be some people that are mad because, they could find out, one, that somebody, is higher ranking than them. But, like somebody, has power, whether it be spiritual power or physical power. Somebody also, could, could have the power, like to transmit energy. So, that could be, like what somebody's doing. So they could be taking some type of negative energy, and turning it in, like into positive energy. But there definitely, could be somebody, that could be furious, and they could be, whoever this is, they think that they're, like above somebody, or they think that, like somebody's below them. This is somebody that possibly, could receive some information. But it's also too, like somebody being able to, receive information, and like convey, the information. So somebody, they're tapped in, like to the Most High God. So whoever this is mad, full of anger. Either they need to fasten their seatbelt, or somebody's being told, to like fasten, like their seatbelt, because something definitely is about to be seen. Wow. So let's hop in, y'all. At the bottom of the deck, we got, it's the energy for me. So somebody, you know, could be furious or full of anger. This could be, you know, yeah, somebody's transmuting some type of energy. But this is also somebody that, yeah, like it could be trying to transmit some energy, you know, somebody's way. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be like playing up in somebody's energy. But this is like, yeah, like, you know, whatever they're doing, playing up in somebody's energy, it's not working. Somebody's gaining traction, you know. But this is also, too, yeah, like somebody being high ranking, you know. And then, yeah, like whoever this is, you know, they're beneath somebody. And so, yeah, they're playing in somebody's energy. Well, yeah, that would be, you know, like, that's like, yeah, like, you know, using a job as an example. You got, you know, the boss, and then you got, you know, just a, you know, like a regular employee. And, you know, like the regular employee, you know, they keep trying to go over, you know, their boss's head when their boss, you know, reprimands them or whatever. And it's kind of like whoever that person is, yeah, they're going to be reprimanded by, yeah, the boss's boss, because they are your boss, you know. So somebody, you know, could be being reprimanded, you know. Somebody could be furious or full of anger because of that. Why is this furious and full of anger here? Yeah, somebody definitely is projecting, you know, like some negative energy somebody's way for sure. But this is, yeah, speak it into existence. So something, you know, that somebody, you know, yeah, like has spoken to existence, yeah, somebody's ready to receive it. It's about to come to fruition. Wow. But yeah, there definitely, yeah, could be some ancestors, you know, that, yeah, like they could be mad as shit at somebody or some people. Wow. Yeah. It's going back to, yeah, like something being visible. There could be somebody that, yeah, could be watching somebody, you know, possibly, yeah, stalking somebody. But they definitely, yeah, could be watching, you know, like, yeah, like somebody gain traction, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, becoming stronger and stronger every day. You know, they could literally, yeah, be watching somebody, you know, turn the same, you know, negative energy that they're, you know, projecting somebody's way, you know, into a positive. And this is somebody that possibly, yeah, could be watching, stalking somebody, and then, yeah, like going back, you know, conveying, you know, like some information. And so, yeah, there could be some people that they're going back conveying some information to that, yeah, could be furious and full of anger. It's kind of like, yeah, they keep projecting some type of negative energy, and, yeah, like somebody's turning it into positive, or, yeah, like they're transmuting that energy. Attraction, pulling power. Yeah, the soulless being card flipped over. So there's a soulless being out here. Give me another one. Yeah, the cock blocking card came out. So somebody possibly, yeah, could be trying to project some energy, you know, to block something, you know, that, yeah, like somebody is ready to receive. So going back to, yeah, when we read, you know, the angel number 0000, something is definitely about to happen to whoever this is, you know, that, yeah, could be, you know, like trying to block, you know, whatever, you know, it is, you know, that is about to, you know, that somebody's about to receive because somebody's ready for it. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that, yeah, like, you know, could be, yeah, like, running back, telling some information, you know, it's a lot of whispering, a lot of gossiping going on as well. Yeah, and somebody steadily watching somebody. Somebody steadily watching somebody. Wow. Speaking into existence. Yeah. Somebody definitely is about to find out, yeah, the key player. The one, you know, that probably, yeah, the mastermind behind projecting, you know, the negative energy. The mastermind behind, yeah, either, you know, sending somebody to watch somebody and, you know, yeah, run back and tell, you know, what somebody's up to. Or, yeah, the person, you know, the key player could be, yeah, the one that's watching somebody, but then they're running back, you know, yeah, like telling other people. It's giving me, yeah, like minions. But somebody, yeah, somebody's an important person out here. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like furious and full of anger because, yeah, like somebody, you know, is an important person. This could be, yeah, like going back to, you know, using the job as an example. So you got the regular employee and then you got the boss. You know, so the regular employee walking around, you know, telling people they're not important, don't listen to them, they don't know anything, you know, but yeah, like that's the boss. You've been here for 1 year, they've been here for 20 years, so how they don't know nothing? Evidently they hired you, you know, evidently they gave you the job. So I feel like somebody could be mad because, yeah, like, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, they have power, or yeah, like they're pulling their power. Ooh-wee. We got knocked up. So angel number 0000 did talk about, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, like conceiving, you know. So somebody, you know, could be pregnant or expecting, you know, or yeah, like there could be, you know, like somebody, you know, that yeah, like could be trying to stop, you know, yeah, like you know, like somebody, you know, from yeah, like getting into a relationship, you know, to be able to conceive a child or whatever. This could be somebody that somebody, you know, got knocked up. You know, so whoever this is, you know, that could be furious and full of anger, yeah, they could be knocked up, or they could have had a kid by, you know, like somebody. Why is this cock blocking here? We got fed up. So yeah, somebody full of fears, full of anger. This is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like they keep trying to cock block, or they keep, you know, yeah, projecting some negative energy somebody's way. They keep, you know, whispering and gossiping about somebody, and yeah, like they can't even take it. They can't even take, you know, yeah, like what's going on. It's driving them crazy. Y'all see how that person, it looks like, yeah, like that person, you know, is, yeah, something's going on in somebody's head. Yeah. Somebody's over it. Somebody hates the fact that somebody is, you know, like an important person. Somebody hates the fact that, yeah, like somebody plays an essential role. This could be when it comes, you know, to, you know, like somebody's relationship, you know, like with the Most High God, you know. This is like, yeah, like, you know, like, you know, somebody knows, you know, that, yeah, like they have a relationship. Somebody knows, you know, that, yeah, like they hear, you know, the voice of, you know, God. Somebody, you know, yeah, they communicate with God. Somebody's mad because, yeah, maybe they can't do it, you know. So yeah, like somebody's not having it. Somebody don't want, you know, yeah, like whatever this is, you know, that somebody's ready to receive. Somebody don't want somebody to, somebody don't want, you know, like, yeah, like somebody to receive it. There also could be, you know, like somebody, you know, that could, yeah, like be telling some people like, yeah, like they're irreplaceable. This could be, you know, like, yeah, like at a job. So, you know, employee, you know, they get other employees, you know, to go against the boss, you know, and yeah, like the boss's boss, you know, tells them like, look, can't none of y'all do their job. None, near one of you. This one's irreplaceable, you know. So either, you know, you just go do your job and be quiet, or yeah, you can, you know, leave, exit stage left, you know. So there could be somebody, you know, yeah, furious and full of anger, frustrated because, yeah, like somebody's irreplaceable. Wow. What they whispering and gossiping about? Somebody definitely, yeah, could be over it. They're fed up by some, yeah, like some information or some news, you know what I mean, that they, you know, are receiving. Yeah, we got the cleanse. So somebody, yeah, somebody's, you know, like ridding, you know, like, yeah, like their life of negativity, or, you know, like somebody could be purifying themselves, detoxing, you know. Somebody, you know, yeah, keeps, you know, like their energy, you know, cleansed. Their home cleanse, you know. It goes back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, staying high vibing, and yeah, being able, you know, to, yeah, like turn, you know, like some type of negative energy into, yeah, like positive. Wow. Why is this key player here? Way too many. Yeah, somebody's high vibing out here. Somebody definitely is on their spiritual journey. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, who could be traveling. Somebody, you know, yeah, something about the desert, because if y'all see, it's a camel. Somebody, you know, could have, you know, like Egyptian ancestors, or, you know, like ancestors, you know, that, yeah, like from the sand. I mean, I don't mean to say it like that, but y'all know what I'm saying. But somebody definitely, yeah, they have, like the wisdom that they, that they have, like accrued, over, like all these years, somebody has the endurance, somebody definitely, yeah, they could have survived, they could be a survivor, or something. Somebody definitely, yeah, they could have, could have given some type of service, this is to, like their community. This could be, to, yeah, like their state, the country, or, yeah, they could have served the country, or they could serve the country. Somebody self-sufficient out here. But yeah, like somebody has stamina. So this is like, yeah, like people, going back to, the boss energy. So the boss, yeah, it's kind of like, instead of the boss, yeah, like becoming furious and full of anger, yeah, like they just, they do what they got to do to make sure, that, yeah, like these employees know, that like they're the boss, and yeah, like they're the employees. This could be, like God, like showing people, like, yeah, I am the Alpha and the Omega. You know what I mean? I made you and I'll finish you, So, but yeah, somebody definitely is high vibing. People are over it. People don't like the fact, that somebody, yeah, like it's good vibes only, They don't want somebody to, like live to the fullest. They frustrated because, yeah, like somebody's enjoying, like the now, somebody's thankful, for, yeah, like what they've been through. And yeah, like somebody is just focused on, like the present and enjoying, like the present moment. At the bottom of the deck, we got them karmics, we got them third parties, we got them haters. But yeah, somebody done learn some type of lesson. Somebody done learn some type of lesson. So yeah, during, like somebody being on their spiritual journey, somebody could have learned a big major lesson, or yeah, like somebody, could have just learned, like multiple lessons. Somebody definitely, yeah, learned, to, yeah, like keep their vibe high, cleanse their energy, do whatever it is, that, yeah, like they need to do in order to, like, yeah, stay in the energy that they're in. The cleanse. Something definitely, yeah, could have taken, like a long time, because it says turtle on this card. But yeah, the tortoise and the hare. So there's a hare, the, yeah, running circles around the tortoise instead of, yeah, like running to the finish line. And so while they're running, like circles around the tortoise might have, been moving slow, but the tortoise surely was moving towards, yeah, like the finish line. And by the time, the tortoise the hare realized, that all they were doing was, yeah, running circles around, yeah, like the tortoise. Yeah, the tortoise then, yeah, hit the finish line, So yeah. Somebody also, yeah, like they pray, for, yeah, like peace, but this is, it just isn't peace for themselves. It's peace for, yeah, the world, it's peace, yeah, within, like other people's homes, yeah, somebody, could pray, yeah, for like protection for other people and, all type of, yeah, like selfless things. Somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, to, yeah, like remain true to their path. So there could be somebody or some people that, yeah, they're furious, they're full of anger because somebody remains true to, to like their path. They remain true to themselves, they remain true to, yeah, what they believe in. Oh, sucks to be you. Key player. Somebody, yeah, somebody's holding in some, yeah, like some feelings and emotions. Yeah, whoever this is, it could be the person that's full of, like anger. But I feel like like somebody, could, yeah, like explode or something like that. Yeah, somebody could have, yeah, like a big blow up. We got a wealthy man. This wealthy man is a number 13. 1 and 3 breaks down to a 4. So yeah, divine masculine. So there could be a divine masculine, that, yeah, like it's on their spiritual journey, they definitely, yeah, could have, like spiritual, like a high spiritual ranking as well. But there definitely is an important person, that definitely, yeah, could be, like watching over somebody. There could be an important person, that, yeah, like somebody could be about to, yeah, like receive some information from. Because the transmit card, it says to send information or convey news. So yeah, for somebody it could be a lawyer. Somebody definitely, yeah, could try to use a lawyer, you know, yeah, thinking that they're going to pull their, you know, pull some type of power or something like that. But yeah, the most powerfulest person, you know, on this planet, you know, in this universe is the Most High God. Nobody, you know, yeah, like oversteps the Most High God. Nobody overpowers the Most High God. Yeah, because we got courthouse at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Somebody, you know, yeah, could be sending some information to the courts. Or, you know, yeah, there could be a lawyer that could be conveying some news to somebody or some people. That could cause somebody to be furious or full of anger. Why is this fed up with this high vitamin? There's a water sign. It's water all out here. So, yeah, there's a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we have a main male and a main female at the bottom of the deck. There definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like a masculine energy that could be going from, you know, like a wealthy man, you know, like to like a regular, you know, like individual. Or there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they faking in fraud and, you know, like that they're a wealthy man, but they're really not. Or yeah, somebody could be furious, full of anger because, yeah, like they could be being exposed. Why is the cleanse with the turtle here? We got courtship. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be ready, you know, like to receive, yeah, like you know, like some type of courtship. But this is somebody that, yeah, like they, you know, yeah, they're true, you know, to, yeah, like their path, or, you know, like they're, you know what I mean, they're on their spiritual journey, you know. This could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like supposed to be on somebody's, you know, like you know, like path with them. But this courtship card is a number 4 as well. So, I don't know. Somebody possibly, yeah, could have, you know, a decision to make between, you know, like 2 individuals. But we got imprisonment. So, somebody could be locked up. Or this is, yeah, like somebody being in mental jail. I feel like like there could be somebody that was supposed to be on somebody's, you know, like path with them, you know. That possibly, you know, yeah, like they they possibly, yeah, like chose not to get on the path. And so, yeah, like their time, you know, they could have, you know, had time, you know, to, yeah, decide if they were going to get on their path or not with somebody, and they didn't. So, yeah, there could be, you know, like another, you know, like divine counterpart, you know, that could be coming somebody's way. So whoever this is, yeah, they could literally be, yeah, like a distraction. But maybe, you know, like they are, you know, like trying to get their life together, you know. Maybe they could be, you know, like on their spiritual journey now, but it's kind of like, yeah, like somebody's 10 steps ahead of them. This is like, yeah, the employee versus the boss. Like, yeah, you just now, you know, yeah, getting there. You just now, you know, yeah, came to this job. I've been here, yeah, for 20 years. I've been on my, you know, spiritual journey for 13 years, you know, 29 years. Like, yeah, where you been? Somebody definitely, yeah, that somebody could have ghosted somebody or left somebody, and yeah, they could try to, you know, like pop back up, you know, like, yeah, I'm ready now. But it's, yeah, like 20 years ago, you know, yeah, 13 years ago. Or, yeah, it's been 13 years, 20 years. Wealthy man. Somebody's a sly talker out here as well. We got a mature woman. June the 13th could be significant. June the 1st, June the 4th, June the 24th. Wow. Somebody, there's somebody from somebody's past that's involved. Or this could be, you know, like somebody's mama. Somebody's mama could be involved. Somebody's mama also, yeah, is like fed up, you know, with like a masculine energy. Like they wish that they would grow up. But then we got a thief. So there's a thief out here. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be trying to steal, you know, yeah, like whatever this is, you know, that somebody's about to receive, or they tried it. Why is this main male here? Somebody's stealing energy out here, but they just don't know, yeah, like the person's energy that they're stealing, yeah, they're high vibing. Or yeah, like yeah, it's giving me energy vampire. So it's kind of like, yeah, energy vampire trying to, yeah, suck on, you know, somebody's blood. Yeah, but it got garlic all up in it. So yeah, what you think is gonna happen? Wow. And then we got the privileged lady. So the privileged lady is the match to the wealthy man. It's a bunch of people out here. Somebody, you know, could have dated like a bunch of people, or somebody, you know, could be dealing with a bunch of people. But this is mismatch. So, yeah. So something is mismatch. Somebody, you know, could like to wear mismatched socks. We got courtship. I mean, I said we got courtship. Courtship. We got sudden wealth. You could be seeing the angel number 411. You could be seeing the angel number 1211. You could be seeing 111. You could be seeing 611. You could be seeing 1311. Yeah, information. Information. So somebody could be furious and full of anger about, yeah, some information. Somebody definitely, yeah, just needs to, you know, like cleanse their energy. And I feel like when it comes, you know, to whatever this is that somebody's about to receive, I feel like, you know, that somebody, you know, yeah, like just needs to take it slow. Because I feel like that there are two people that, yeah, are supposed to come together, yeah, to build some type of generational wealth. Yeah, you could be seeing the angel number 777 as well. But we got adjudication at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like pull their power. This is somebody, yeah, that is furious, full of anger because, yeah, they thought that they were going to be able to pull some type of power, you know. This is like pulling strings, and they could be finding out that, yeah, like the strings that they were trying to pull, yeah, they got clipped. They got cut. Wow. Yeah. We got a sore loser at the bottom of the deck. So, sore loser. And then we got old behind this sore loser. So, there could be, you know, like, yeah, this mature woman is out here. So, yeah, like an older individual. But this is also, too, yeah, there's a sore loser out here trying to, yeah, like use some type of old information, you know? Whoever this is, yeah, they're dramatic. So they're trying to use some old information thinking that they're going to, yeah, like gain some type of traction, or, yeah, they're trying to use some old information, you know, when it comes to, you know, like, yeah, trying to overpower somebody or something like that. Somebody could be having back pain. Somebody, yeah, could have, you know, like some explosive diarrhea. Somebody could be sick out here. Or somebody, yeah, could be pregnant. And we got recording studio. So somebody, you know, could be into music. But this recording studio is giving me, you know, like, yeah, like somebody recording somebody. So somebody, you know, could be trying to, yeah, like use, you know, like some type of recording, some type of video, some type of, you know, audio recording, you know, like against somebody. But yeah, whatever, you know, yeah, with this back pain and this explosive diarrhea, it could be something, you know, like, yeah, they could, you know, like discuss some people. So this is like, you know, like some people seeing a video or something like that of somebody. I don't feel like it's, yeah, whoever, you know, the God-fearing individual is. It's yeah, whoever these people that like to play with God. Somebody definitely, yeah, somebody's jealous out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be in the recording studio and, yeah, like they boo-boo on themselves. Somebody's jealous. They're heartbroken. There's also a pastor involved. So this pastor could be the one that, yeah, like, try to, you know, like pull their power. So, yeah, they pull their pastor card. But this is somebody that, yeah, like they could be going against God too. Just because you walk around with the title of a pastor don't mean that you're for God. We see that all day, every day. Pastors, you know, they 1 minute, you know, they talking about God. The next minute, yeah, like they doing freaky stuff, you know, with the choir director and stuff. Like, yeah, where is that in the Bible? Wow. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like hack into something. This could be, yeah, like hack into somebody's life, hack into somebody's energy, hack into somebody's bank accounts, hack into somebody's emails, hack into, yeah. But I did pick up, wow, that's crazy. Because when I you know, saw 0000, I channeled, you know, like resetting passwords, resetting passcodes. So somebody possibly, yeah, needs to reset their passwords or their passcodes. There definitely could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they could be furious and full of anger because somebody possibly, yeah, could have already reset their, you know, passwords or their passcodes or whatever. Wow. Yeah, there's a pastor out here that possibly, yeah, they could be, you know, like drinking, you know, and again, you know, I'm not the judge, you know, I'm not the judge. God is the judge. But, you know, this is, yeah, like, but a pastor being hungover. So, I don't know. So, there's a pastor, yeah, that could be, you know, yeah, uncoordinated. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have somebody on, like, video. It could be a pastor, you know, hungover, uncoordinated, you know, yeah, boo-booing on themselves or whatever. But this is the same person that, yeah, could be, you know, like, yeah, going around, you know, yeah, trying to motivate people, you know, to, yeah, get their life right and woo yada yada. So, yeah. Well, we got a private investigator, so they're definitely, yeah, could be a private investigator. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could have hired a private investigator. Yeah, somebody's a cheater out here. It could be a pastor that's a cheater. Somebody, yeah, definitely, yeah, could have something about the cemetery. So somebody, you know, could, yeah, like try to use, you know, like some type of cemetery dirt, you know, to, yeah, like do some type of spell or something. But yeah, uncoordinated, they didn't know what they were doing. So yeah, somebody could have tried to hack into somebody's life, you know, yeah, like trying to use some type of cemetery dirt or something like that. And yeah, they didn't know what they were doing, uncoordinated ass. Yeah. Man, somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to, yeah, go in handcuffs. Yeah, there could be a pastor that definitely, yeah, could be hungover, you know, and yeah, like they could get locked up or something like that. That's for somebody, not everybody. Somebody, yeah, somebody could be, yeah, like found cheating, you know, like in a car or something like that. It's giving me cheaters, you know, like the TV show Cheaters. Yeah, we got third wheel. So something about, yeah, because it's a woman right here, man, and then woman. Something about, yeah, third wheel. Or something about, yeah, 3 people. There's a man right here, a woman right here, and a woman right here. Somebody could be in a fraternity. There could be a pastor, you know, that could be furious and full of anger, you know. But I feel like that whoever this is, yeah, like, they need to tread lightly. Because I feel like whoever this person is, yeah, this pastor or whoever they are, yeah, they have, you know, yeah, like they lukewarm. They ain't hot or cold. They lukewarm. And you got to be hot or cold. You got to be for God or, you know, not for God. You can't be today, you know, in the daytime or on Sunday and Wednesdays, you know, you for God, but then on the rest of the days, yeah, you out doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing. Yeah. Who we got? We got an ox, so somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of an ox. We got a Cancer, so somebody could be a Cancer. We got an Aquarius, so somebody could be an Aquarius. We got a family or a past connection. So this Aquarius could be, you know, like a family member or somebody from somebody's past. Or whoever this person or these people are, yeah, they're either somebody's family or, yeah, like they're a part of somebody's past. But then we have a Pisces, so there's a Pisces. Somebody could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. We got a Scorpio. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rabbit. We got a Sagittarius. So there's an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius. We got distance. So somebody, you know, could be distant from these people, or somebody, or these people could be at a distance from somebody. Yeah, we got a Pisces. But yeah, there goes that hair energy. So something about, yeah, the hair. So whoever this hair is, whoever this is with the Chinese zodiac sign of a rabbit, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's a sore loser. It could be, yeah, Sagittarius, or it could be multiple sore losers out here. We got the monkey, so somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a monkey. We got a snake. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a snake. Yeah, there's a snake out here. But yeah, we are in the year of the snake. We got a Leo. So there's a Leo involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to come in as a partner or a companion. This definitely, yeah, is a snake. This, yeah, this snake could be, yeah, like a past, somebody from somebody's past. We got a dog, so somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dog. You ain't nothing but a dog player, I get it, yeah. We got a Capricorn, so there's a Capricorn. Somebody could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be coming in, you know, to, yeah, like offer resources and stability. But there is, yeah, with this courtship and this sudden wealth, yeah, there is somebody that's coming in as a partner or companion that definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like offering, you know, like some resources and stability to somebody. So that could be another reason why, yeah, somebody or some people are furious and full of anger. What else we need to know, Holy Spirit? Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, somebody, yeah, is all up in their feelings. But there's also somebody that definitely, yeah, they have feelings, yeah, for divine feminine. But people, yeah, could be furious, full of anger, and it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like a divine feminine. We got child services. So somebody could work for child services, or somebody's kids could be at risk of being taken, or is about to be, or somebody, you know, could be reporting, you know, like, yeah, like some type of neglect or abuse, or yes, it could have been done in the past, you know. So yeah, like somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like try to use, you know, like some type of power, you know, yeah, like trying to pull some strings, you know. But yeah, regardless if it's the past or the present, somebody could be furious and full of anger because of it. So this could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could, you know, find out about, you know, whatever, you know, could have taken place in the past, or whatever, you know, could be taking place now. Yeah, somebody could be carless out here. Somebody possibly, yeah, could get their car repoed, or somebody, you know, could, yeah, like have some type of car issues. Somebody could have legal issues. Yeah, we got GPS. Somebody's GPS could be messing up in their car. Somebody's GPS, yeah, could be, you know, like transmitting some type of weird energy. Or yeah, like there's some people that, you know, could be sending some type of weird, you know, negative energy, you know, yeah, to, you know, like somebody's home, you know, to somebody's, you know, car, you know, all type of weird shit. But there goes that recording. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be following somebody, you know, yeah, like, yeah, recording somebody. But I feel like whoever this person is, yeah, they're not going to be able to do it anymore. This could be the person that could be, yeah, be carless. Or they're about to become carless. Somebody could be mad because, yeah, like their prayers are being blocked. Well, or this is people that, yeah, we're trying to, you know, cause somebody's prayers to be blocked. But again, when prayers go up, blessings come down. And so, yeah, the Most High God is the one, you know, that, yeah, somebody prays to out here. Because again, we read 0, 0, 0, 0. But somebody's prayers are being blocked. There's also somebody that, yeah, like somebody or some people, you know, could have blocked out. But this is also too, yeah, like somebody or some people possibly, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like communicate with somebody. But yeah, like somebody could have, you know, like whoever these people are blocked out. So that's why, you know, like somebody or some people, you know, could be furious and full of anger. Yeah, they could be, yeah, furious and full of anger because, yeah, like somebody's free. Somebody done moved on. Somebody done let go. And somebody's, yeah, like they're loving themselves. Somebody's, yeah, is on their self-love tour. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like get free of somebody or some people. And somebody could be furious, or people could be furious and full of anger because of it. But yeah, somebody's living in the moment. Somebody ain't letting, yeah, and you know, yeah, it's giving me small thing to a giant, you know. But that's what, yeah, they said when David went up against a Goliath. So somebody slaying shit out here. But this is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be, you know, carless or could be having car issues. But yeah, like they ain't letting, you know, like, yeah, whatever they got going on in their life, you know, stop them from, you know, yeah, like vibing high, you know, or yeah, like somebody doesn't need to. Somebody just needs to remain, yeah, like, yeah, true to their path. Yeah, continue, yeah, to believe, you know, that, yeah, like the Most High God is going to bring you out of anything, you know. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be happily single out here. Somebody could have car issues, you know, like somebody, yeah, could be a broke ass. But this, it goes back to, again, yeah, like somebody living in the moment, you know. Even if somebody's broke, you know, somebody still knows, yeah, like that they not broke. This is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, like paying all their bills, you know. But yeah, they only have, you know, $100, you know, left, you know, to buy food or whatever. Yeah, you not broke because you done paid all your bills. So you got a roof, you got water, you got electricity, you got everything that you need. You know, maybe not everything that you want, but everything that you need. But yeah, there's somebody that's about to be a broke ass. For sure. This is the second mirroring card. I saw the mirroring card when I was doing the zodiac signs. Yeah, second mirroring. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be mirroring somebody now. Or somebody, you know, could be, yeah, doing some type of mirror magic. So somebody could be free, you know, of, yeah, like some type of mirror magic. But we got shocking news. There's also somebody that, yeah, that could be looking in the mirror now. So it's kind of like, yeah, trying to check themselves, you know. Somebody possibly, yeah, could receive some shocking news, and it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like some finances. Yeah, we got a gold digger out here. So somebody could be furious and full of anger about, yeah, some shocking news about a gold digger. There could be a gold digger that, yeah, could be blaming everyone except themselves, you know, or yeah, like somebody, you know, could be blaming everybody but themselves why they chose a gold digger. Yeah. There definitely, yeah, could be some type of important decision, you know, that, yeah, like, somebody's gonna have to make. But there's also, yeah, a gold digger that thought that they were gaining some type of traction or whatever have you, you know, when it comes to, yeah, like whatever this is. But whoever this is, yeah, in the fuck around and find out energy, yeah, they're about to find out. They're about to find out. And it don't matter who it is. A pastor, somebody mama, They possibly, yeah, could be about to find out, you know, in the next 10 days, something. Yeah, somebody's investing in positive change. So, you know, regardless of what's going on, you know, as long as, yeah, like somebody, you know, like stays in this high vibing energy, as long as somebody, you know, keeps their thoughts clear, you know, keep, you know, when they speak, you know, yeah, they speak positive. Yeah, that's manifestation. So regardless if somebody, is a broke ass, like somebody can manifest, money. Somebody can manifest whatever it is, that they want. But it's also too because, somebody, is, like they're tapped in, to, like their spiritual team tapped into the Most High God. It's not like, like somebody, they don't do nothing. They don't pray. They don't woo yada yada, I feel like somebody, they have a relationship. They know, what they need to, like do in their life. They're on their life path. They're on their spiritual journey. Somebody definitely, could put somebody's address on social media. Somebody, could find out, like somebody's address. Or in the next 10 days, somebody, could want to address, a situation. Yeah, we got dark side. So the dark side definitely could be taking over somebody or some people. That could be why, somebody's furious or full of anger. People are furious or full of anger. But somebody's free of, like the dark side. So, somebody's on the good side. So going back to, people being lukewarm. You got to be hot or cold. You got to be on the, the light side or the dark side. So, somebody definitely, could have chose the dark side. And, they could have tried to do some type of mental spell. And it could be causing, like them amnesia. But there could be, going back to, like some people trying to project, like some energy, So, like somebody trying to, do some type of mental spell, to cause, like amnesia to somebody, It could be causing somebody to, like overthink. So somebody just needs to be aware, of like overthinking. But we did have an Aquarius and, like air signs, especially Aquariuses, they could be overthinkers for sure. Somebody's overthinking could cause anxiety, which could cause roadblocks and detours, for themselves. So somebody just needs to be aware of, the overthinking. Yep. Whoever, these people are, they definitely, trying to prey on somebody's insecurities. So I feel like that somebody just needs to, stay in their high vibing energy, and just, continue, to, like, focus on, like your path, focus on you. Or this could have already taken place. And like I said, there could be somebody, that's furious, they're full of anger because, this took place. Somebody definitely is trying to manifest somebody. But it could be the same, somebody that try to prey on somebody's insecurities and now are trying to, like prey on somebody. I mean, trying to manifest somebody, but we got a money spell. So we saw the mental spell and there's a money spell. So somebody definitely, could have gotten tied up in somebody else's drama. So that could be why somebody is furious or full of anger. Yep. Somebody could have also got tied in somebody else's drama when they decided to do some type of credit card fraud. So there are hidden documents that, could be surfacing. Yeah, we got a toxic masculine energy out here. So there's a toxic masculine energy that, So there are some people that could have gotten tied up in this toxic masculine energy's drama. Or, this toxic masculine energy got, multiple people tied up in their drama. And so, somebody definitely needs to know that, they're about to receive justice for sure. And, there's somebody or some people that definitely, are having nightmares about somebody. Whoever these people are, they were forming weapons against somebody, but no weapon formed against you, no weapon that is formed against you shall prosper. So whoever these people are that are forming these weapons against somebody, they're waiting for the weapons to prosper. Nah, instead of the weapons prospering, somebody's about to receive justice. Yep. There's also, somebody possibly, could find out, like it's not love. So this is like, somebody, could, whoever this toxic masculine energy is, they definitely don't love somebody for sure. We got unpaid bills and debt. So somebody, could have some type of unpaid bills or debt. We got a Pisces. So there's a Pisces out here. So heavy Pisces energy. Somebody definitely, is mad as hell. Somebody's furious and full of anger. They're going to be. But there's also some people that could be mad as hell, furious, full of anger because, there's some guardian angels that, are surrounding somebody. And we have an undercover official. So, there's an undercover official, that could be involved as well. But, somebody definitely needs to know that, they are not the problem. Yeah, we got a co-worker, so there's a co-worker involved. Somebody's co-worker could be an Aquarius, but they're definitely, heavy Aquarius. Yeah, something definitely, could have been going on for months. Somebody, could have gotten tied up in somebody else's drama, and they've been, up in somebody else's drama for months. But we got a cyber bully out here. So, I did pick up cyber bully, on, the YouTube message earlier. And then we got insurance. So there could be some people furious and full of anger about something about some hidden documents when it comes to insurance. So if we go back to the YouTube message earlier, the ha jokes on them, they fooled themselves. When we had the main female with the coffin, somebody definitely, could have taken out some type of life insurance policy on somebody thinking that, like somebody, was going to be gone off the face of the earth. So, we got focus on positive thoughts. So that's what we've been talking about. Because, somebody is ready to receive, whatever, like they've been manifesting. But somebody's furious. They're full of anger. Somebody definitely, could be dealing with some stress. They could be dealing with some anxiety. Somebody definitely, could be in a very dark place at this time. And for somebody, it could be because, they didn't got fired from a job. But this is somebody that, overly curious about, somebody else's life. So whoever this is pulling their power, pulling strings. Either somebody got somebody fired from a job or, the person, like overly curious about somebody's life. So they decided, to, get in the system, or they decided, to, like ask somebody, whatever, Either they got fired from a job or, somebody got them fired from a job. It could be, the person that got tied up, in, like somebody else's drama. They get fired from a job. And it's because, some evidence has been found. So, there are some people that, they're guilty. There's some people that definitely, committed selfish acts out here. And whoever these people are, they should have never thought that just because, like somebody's quiet that they're, like they're weak. So people, thought, so this could be, like somebody knowing, they know, So, people, knowing that somebody knows, what they were doing. And so, like somebody, remain quiet because it's kind of like, why do I have to do anything? I know what God said. I know what my spiritual team said, And I done been through too much, to be arguing with y'all, And y'all ain't never been through what I've been through, you wouldn't even, put on my shoes, and even walk an inch of a mile in my shoes, if you knew what I've been through. But I feel like whoever these people are, they definitely, committed selfish acts on top of, like some stuff that somebody done been through. But they know that that they, sent some information or conveyed some information or something like that. They know, they committed credit card fraud. They know, that they, try to call CPS. They know, that they've been following you, trying to block your money, trying to, figure out how to block your prayers. But yeah, they know you know that great things are about to take place. Wow. Great things are definitely about to take place for somebody, but yeah, there are some people that are guilty of, conspiring to commit crimes. This could be, like spiritual crimes, physical crimes, or both. So somebody is being told, to, keep an ear to the ground, because, you need to know this information. So you know some stuff, but you need to know, some more information. There is somebody that definitely, failed to recognize their blessings. And somebody possibly, could be scared, of like somebody's reaction. So somebody possibly, could be thinking about, like telling somebody the truth. We got a Sagittarius. So there's a Sagittarius that could be, like scared, of somebody's reaction. So they could be trying to, like use some caution. For somebody, it could be somebody's uncle. Or somebody's uncle is involved. Yeah, somebody definitely is on their life path. For sure. But there's also somebody or some people, living with a large ego. There could be some people, because like this wealthy man and this privileged lady, it's like the King and Queen of Pentacles in a tarot deck. So there could be people that, they have more than somebody, these people, they could have tried to, like use their money as power, to try to take somebody down. Whoever this is, living with a large ego. They definitely, could have leaked, some information on social media. I feel like that whoever these people are, they thought that, like if they could leak some information on social media, we'll definitely gain, a lot of traction then. Nah. But these people feel like just because somebody's quiet or just because somebody's not reacting or responding, by now somebody should be furious and full of anger about, like some selfish acts that were committed. But nah, somebody's standing in their place, running their race, focused on, what the Most High God told them to focus on. So somebody's ancestors are furious and full of anger at whoever these people are. We got an Aries, so there's an Aries involved. Somebody's father, baby father could be involved. But whoever these people are, they have envy and jealousy in their heart. And that's the one thing that God knows is our hearts. So the information, that somebody possibly, needs to know. It definitely, could be, like who was involved, what they do, when did they do, where they did it, and why. Or somebody, could be trying, they could be thinking about telling somebody, but they could be scared of somebody's reaction. They're definitely, somebody that has envy and jealousy in their heart because of what somebody has. So they could have committed selfish acts, against somebody because maybe they have less than somebody. But I feel like that there are some people that, like they could have more than somebody, or they did. So, going back to, the tables turning. So, like the tables could have turned on some people. So now, somebody has more than these people. We got a Aries Taurus cusper. So there's an Aries Taurus cusper involved. Heavy Aries energy. But this is literally, like going on like now. It's been going on since Aries season. But somebody or people, with envy and jealousy in their heart, stuff is, it's getting worse for these people. Somebody, living, like with a large ego, like their ego, is, like causing, pride. Their ego and their pride is causing, like their downfall. And somebody is highly intuitive out here. Somebody definitely, could receive a reckless endangerment charge. There's also somebody that possibly, could be free of some type of charge. So somebody possibly yeah, could be trying to use caution, or yeah, like they should have used caution, you know. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have should have used caution when they thought that, yeah, like they could pull power or pull strings or use their money, you know, to gain traction or whatever. So there definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, could be ready to speak up. So it's somebody that knows that they in trouble. They could want to speak up in court. This could be spiritual court. Wow. Some homes are definitely, yeah, being raided. So some home, you know, these could be the homes of that are being raided could be people that, yeah, could have conspired to commit some type of crimes. There could be court officials' home that could be being raided. There could be a court official, you know, that could be, yeah, like get some type of reckless endangerment charge. But it goes back to, yeah, people, you know, trying to pull their power, you know, yeah, in these high places. We got a Libra, Scorpio, Cusper. There definitely could be somebody or some people that, yeah, when they were doing their black magic, it definitely, yeah, could have made them sick. So it goes back to, yeah, the back pain, the explosive diarrhea. Wow. Somebody trying to use black magic, you know, to, yeah, like gain traction or to try to, yeah, like overpower somebody. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have a sudden outburst in public. Because whoever this is, yeah, they could be seeing the outcome, you know, of unsuccessful planning. With that, yeah, being in this arrogant mindset, yeah, focused on, you know, like power and control. Wow, there's a habitual liar that definitely is seeing the outcome of unsuccessful planning, for sure. We got a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. So there could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo who could have a sudden outburst in a public place. Their home could be being raided. Somebody's brother could be involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to move from a big city, you know, to like a you know, like to a small town. But this is also too, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like seeing the outcome of, yeah, trying to move. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be broke. Or this is, yeah, like because homes are being raided, yeah, people are trying to move. Yeah, making themselves look dumb. So somebody just needs to be aware, because there definitely, yeah, could be somebody who could be about to contact somebody because, yeah, like they're down. So this is somebody that possibly, yeah, they want to speak up now. They want to, you know, give somebody some information or convey some news. Anything else? Yeah. But whoever this is, they're intimidated by somebody's ambitious attitude. Well, why don't you get your own ambitious attitude? So somebody's ambitious attitude is causing them, you know, like to gain traction, you know. And, you know, whatever, you know, they do, you know. Yep. There's a judge that's involved in unethical actions in a legal case. So, boop. Boop. So that could be that court official that's seeing, yeah, the outcome of unsuccessful planning. But somebody definitely lied. They twisted facts. They try to omit key details. And there is evidence. Evidence has been found. But something about, yeah, some hidden documents surfacing. So somebody possibly needs to be aware, because, yeah, somebody could receive a pop-up visitor. It could be a group of women. This group of women could be somebody's ex's family members. Yeah, these people are under financial stress. And it could be because somebody's about to receive something. Or yeah, or they could be deciding, you know, like to make the right decision. To speak up. Yeah, whoever these people are, they're living in constant tension. Because of, yeah, the selfish acts that they committed. They're also living in constant tension because, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be understanding, you know, like, yeah, like the motives. So you know, people, you know, yeah, There could be a bunch of people that could be understanding the motive when it comes to, why these people committed the selfish acts. Because, they don't like somebody. They're intimidated by somebody's ambitious attitude. They have envy and jealousy in their heart, And the last but not least, great things are about to take place for somebody. You could be seeing, the angel number 555. So there is a change that's about to take place. These people thought that they were going to change somebody's ambitious attitude. These people can't steal somebody's joy. They thought that they were gaining traction when it comes to stealing somebody's joy, but they can't. So we got May the 10th. So something could take place by May the 10th. Somebody, could, like move from a big city to a small town, on May the 10th. Or somebody could be deciding to make the right decision to move. But somebody definitely, created a disaster for themselves. It's a con artist out here for sure. There could be somebody, that could be, like furious and full of anger because, like they could be the last to find out, like this information. So last to find out, the committed selfish, the selfish acts that were, like committed, like against somebody. Yep. But there could be a lot of, arguing, like over legal issues amongst, like these people. We got an ex. Somebody's ex is involved for sure. There could be some illegal bank accounts, that somebody could have in somebody's name. So, there's some people that definitely, are scared of somebody's reaction because, there were a lot of people that definitely, were hiding, like some information from somebody. Somebody definitely, could have bribed somebody or some people. Pull your power, pull your strings. Yep, but there are somebody or some people that, they pretended not to see what was happening. Somebody definitely, could try to say that they were the last to find out, but they just pretended not to see what was happening. There were some people that, were trying to challenge somebody's authority. They just didn't know that, like somebody was above them. So there definitely, could be somebody or some people that want to pay back the money that they stole. So there's some people that stole some money from somebody. But it goes back to the credit card fraud, whatever else that they were doing, to try to steal some money. And somebody definitely, could have somebody or some people blocked out. So they could be trying to figure out how to communicate with somebody. Whoever these people are, they were trying to challenge somebody's authority. Somebody figured them out. So they know that somebody knows that they were trying to challenge somebody's authority. So somebody definitely just needs to know that like great things are about to take place. For sure. So as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.